have myself small for some reason. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I appreciate all of you hanging out, waiting on the stream start. For those catching replay, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on all notifications to these live chats. You can take part right along with us. There was a mix-up of 2 live streams for some reason, and yeah, I got mixed up to where when it was 2, I deleted one, and apparently one got deleted on YouTube, one got deleted on StreamYard. It was very, very strange. So disregard that. That was weird. Just want to make sure everything's cool on the YouTube side. Make sure we're good to go. But we're back. Good to see everybody. Yeah, we're here. As far as what I'm wearing today, I was just in the mood to keep it rolling with Siren fragrances, one with Blue Caviar. Very much more and more reminding me of like niche Bulgari Blue with shower gel, basically. Like, it's not exactly Bulgari Blue, but strong reminder of it for sure. Just like with Black Caviar in this morning's weekly rotation video, more and more I'm feeling like there's a bit of code mixed with Dolce & Gabbana the One. Like, there's familiarity to these scents. They're not exactly these things, but it's like I get relation to these. It's beautiful. It's creamy, powdery, breezy, and fresh. Shower gel, but not shower gel. Like, it's not typical blue. That's why I put that as the title of my Scent of the Day shorts. It's not a typical blue. I'm digging them. They do some good work. You know, shout out to Siren Fragrances. And let's get caught up in the chat. No topic today. We see we got 75 people in the first 2 minutes. I appreciate that. Thanks for coming and spend some of your Tuesday with me. If you don't mind, hit that thumbs up on your way in because it does indeed help. Member live stream will be this weekend. 4-ounce bottle of Signature Extreme won the vote for Hall of Fame. I forget what won the vote for All-Star. Let me check real quick because voting is officially over. It was Terre d'Hermes EDP Intense 50 ml. Okay, cool. So somebody's going to be in for a treat with that one. I'm a big fan. I think it's one of the best releases of the year in general, not just for designer, because it's the DNA and something wild with the Lava Rocks Accord. I quite like it. Yes, this is the right room, sir. Yes, this is the new one. I apologize for the confusion, guys. It was kind of weird because I was like, if you guys start commenting whenever before it's actually live, the comments still transfer over to StreamYard. Like, they're still here while I'm backstage, not live yet. And it was like nothing. And y'all were having conversations. There was like 10 likes and a bunch of people in the chat. And it's like, why is that not showing? Something's wrong here. And when I went to go live, it said deleted on YouTube. So I was like, oh, I deleted the wrong one. So I had to hurry up and you do a quick edit on here, take it off, put it back on, switch it around, you know, musical chairs it kind of thing. And here we are. We are here. So good to see everybody. Fan Your Flames. Most stuff from Nishane is really good. Great choice. Invictus Aqua 2018. All-time great stuff right there, Kara. All-time great stuff. Joel's Matrix. Always a pleasure, sir. Always a pleasure. Mr. Barry, good to see you, sir. Signature Pour Home Extreme. Speaking of, sprayed out the shower this morning. It's been pumping off my skin. Yeah, it's crazy longevity and sillage. I love it. I love it. It's still right here. I haven't shelved it. I keep it close. I pull the cap and sniff it all the time. We'll do. God, so smoky. So smoky. So good. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Azaro, the Most Wanted, EDP. Great choice. Masculine Pluriel from MFK. Vintage Green from Banana Republic. Perfect cheap fragrance for this time of year. Welcome to the new stream, Plum Japanese. I always say, I think I'm saying that right, but Tom Ford's classic that a lot of people love. Good to see you, Sean. Keeps kicking you off the stream. Not off of this one, though, because the other one had to be deleted. And I just explained why. I'm pretty sure you heard everything. Code EDT, Timeless Classic. Gian, always a pleasure, sir. Miss Christine, good to see you. Yeah, I had to switch it over to that. That was part of the musical chairs thing to not have to delete the StreamYard side. So I had to pull it off just now. Like when I commented as TLTG kicks as well. I was like, oh shit, I forgot to pull it off. So I went to edit and I deleted the stream from the YouTube side over there. So it's all squared away. I had to, like I said, musical chairs it to where I didn't have to delete this setup and just flip-flop it around real quick. Like, it actually told me I could do that. Like, hey, if you don't want to delete this one, you can do this. Just take it off of that, put it on this. Like, good job, StreamYard. That was actually fucking helpful. I'm so proud. They actually did a good job. I knew I paid y'all $50 a month for something. Jesus. So, But glad to know you're subscribed to the sneaker channel. I appreciate that, Christine. You wouldn't know that if you weren't. So, David, good to see you, sir. My package came, got Coconut Lagoon, and it's great. I get everything you described. Never had an Almond Joy, but I get the Valentine's. That's what I mean, like coconut candy in general. I use Almond Joy because it's what's in my home currently. Any coconut candy, that artificial sugar coconut, you know, like artificial watermelon, like Jolly Rancher, like the watermelon Jolly Rancher I talk about for this. It's nothing like a real watermelon. It's that artificial candy watermelon. Yeah, same. Yes. Which had somebody tell me I've been pushing this too much. It's like, I've been wearing it. You're in my weekly rotation video, dipshit. It's like, that's how you feel about me. Keep it moving. I triggered some people this morning. Shit talking. You can't take criticism and you blocked me. Yes, dick, I blocked you too. Fuck off. Triggering bitches daily, right here. Daily for speaking my mind. I read my comments. I might do an experiment this week. I talk about it all the time, just disabling comments and seeing what the fuck happens. Boy, let it be successful. This will be the only way to talk to me on this channel. These live streams. Just get rid of the headache, you know? But I don't want to make the good suffer for the bad, because the bad's so few. It's so few. The dickheads are so few. And I'd hate to, for those of you that genuinely like to leave your comments and I reply to and have conversations amongst yourselves, I don't want to punish the good for the bad. That's why I haven't done it, because I'm talking about doing it for years. Jesus. Everybody's allowed to say whatever the fuck they want on the internet, except I have apparently a specific set of internet rules. I'm not allowed to say whatever the fuck I want. It's a thing. It has been a thing, but I'm glad you're enjoying it. Jason, always a pleasure, sir. Pish Mirage from Guerlain. I'm not familiar, but it's Guerlain, so it must at least be decent. They're known to have some incredible fragrances, right? Mr. Will be listening on the last leg of a 21-hour drive. Oh, the Belt Parkway. New York traffic sucks. Well, Houston's not much better, and LA, I heard's a nightmare. So, hello, have a great afternoon. Watching from Europe, 1 a.m. here. Well, we appreciate you stopping by for however long you're able to hang with us. Mancera, Sicily, great choice. You are feeling beachy and breezy here today, Blaine. My wife's, like I said, I pick on her all the time because like she's got a collection of snacks and she hardly ever eats candy. She's got all kinds of shit. And it's like, it's weird. Last year for prep, I would have had much less willpower. I didn't get the occasional Skittle here and there. Don't get me wrong. I'm not completely perfect on the prep here, but it's so rare. There's just so much variety of candy. And she don't, like I said, she don't really eat it like that. I tell her all the time, you buying this shit to just go bad. You're just collecting it like I collect shoes and fragrances. We have a good laugh. She gives everybody candy like some old lady. Like, oh, you want, if they drop FedEx comes, we got to sign a package. Here, you want a Hershey's Almonds bar? My stepdad comes visit. Here's a baggie of candy for the road. The bellhop at the casino. Make sure to give him that Hershey bar when you tip him as well. I obviously hook him up with some money, and I was like, I was instructed. He's like, you know what, man? I will take that. That sounds good. Shout outs to him. Just, it's hilarious. My wife's fucking hilarious. It's great. Speaking of Almond Joy, you know, I definitely think of her for that. That's where I get the Almond Joy reference, because I don't eat them. I don't like coconut candy. I don't like coconut. I like coconut fragrances. That's the coconut I like. Montagna Parfums Monkey Special. Good to see you, sir. What's up, Randy? Wearing the new Replica Never Ending Summer. Love the name. Hope all is going well. I believe I'll have that coming my way at some point. I got Polo 67 EDP coming, that PR package with the hat. I filled out the form like last week, so it's coming at some point. So eager to check out Polo 67 EDP. I saw Justin did his unboxing today. He's like, I'm not really a hat guy. I would wear the hat, though. I like the hat. It has the little collegiate script and everything. It's a polo hat. If you like polo hats, you'll like the PR hat, right? Checking in from the DMV. Shout out to you, sir. When storms are bad, what do you do with them? I just leave them. We're on the third floor for a reason. That's one of the reasons. So in the event of some crazy severe flooding from some wild hurricane, because we're right by the shore, don't have to worry about that. Like this well sturdy built, like double-sided, you know, because there's a section of us here, a stairway, then a brick wall, and a section of the next building. Like the buildings are pretty big, newer construction buildings with all these hurricane codes and everything. Like it'd have to be something that's never hit land before to mess this building up to where I would have to concern myself with it. So that's strategically why we got on the 3rd floor out here. So yeah, it's not though. I took care of that. I fixed it on this end. I had to do that in order to not have to delete this end with the mix up. Let me just go run over there just to make sure, but it shouldn't be. It should be gone. Yeah, it's gone. So for those of you wondering, there's the live section here. 7 months ago was the last live. Yeah, I had to fix it over there. I haven't done a sneaker video in days, but tomorrow I got a haul video. Nike haul video. We did some shopping in Gulfport at Nike over there and at Destin on the way back. Between the two of us, because Island View bought a lot of shoes. Yeah, we did well. Both of us. I did better than her. Off of $320 bills. I was just sitting there. I was just bullshitting while she was playing. And she's like, here, play this machine. Gave me a 20. Won $600 on that 20. I was like, I cashed out. Give me another 20. Won another 275. Cash out. Give me another 20. Won like another 4 something. Cashed out. Like, all right, I got all this money. The next day, played back like 200 of it and got back up to even. Like I played down and then back up. And I was like, all right, that's too willy-nilly. I'm going shopping with this extra money. And that's what we did. Because you guys, I mean, those of you familiar with the old rack store hunts back when rack stores had fragrances that I don't have. Now there's still good stuff to find at rack stores, but I have all of it. Over the years, I've cleaned those houses. There's the repetitive shit. It's rare that something cool popped. Like Boss fragrances are popping up lately. I have them, but that's great for you guys. The occasional, like that new Chrome Flanker months ago, the Tommy Summer last year, that was cool shit for me to get. But actually touching stuff, finding stuff in the wild on a Nike wall with an extra 40% off or down the aisle, I still love that over the online shopping because I mostly do online shopping because I never have shit to pick up where I'm at. So I was in my element. I was loving getting to do that. Ergo, big sneaker haul that I get to do. So that's going to be a long video for Sneaker Channel tomorrow. And the Musk collection from Gulf Orchid Aroma Concepts sent my way. That's 6 fragrances. So I got 2 big videos to do tomorrow morning for both channels. The sneaker video will take back seat. The fragrance channel takes priority. So I'll do that video first, get it up and rolling for you guys. There's bound to be something I don't like, but there's a few that I'm really excited about just based on the name. I'm going to say half and half. Like probably half of them I really like. Half of them will be like, I doubt there's going to be anything bad, but they might not necessarily be enjoyable, like super special for me or anything. But I'm bound to find some stuff I like in there. The first 4, the blueberry one was by far my favorite. But point being, I'm going to do that video tomorrow. And then I got, I think it's 10 pairs just from Nike. I'm just going to do Nike 10 pairs in a sneaker haul. The on-foot footage will be while I'm talking about it. It's not like an individual sneaker review where it's just a little clip at the beginning and the intro and then the full on-foot at the end of it. We're not going to do that. This shit would be way too long. So there'll be a little bit of on-foot action while I'm talking about them. We're looking around them, but got some cool shit. So I'm excited to do both of those videos. It's going to take a lot. It's going to be a lot to do tomorrow morning, though. I have tomorrow's my morning day off from the gym. So my entire morning into lunch is going to be content. And just for reference sake, like I was 12 minutes in the cardio at 5:17 this morning. So it's not like I don't start my day early as shit. I got up at 4:20, 25 minutes before my alarm this morning. Just got up. I went to bed at like 9:30. I go to bed earlier because I have so much more cardio to do every day because I can do cardio twice a day now. So it's going to be a long morning of content filming because of sneaker videos. When it's a lot of sneakers, it takes a lot of time because all the different on-foot changing shoes, just all that uploading all that shit to the computer, the editing. So even though it's not crazy editing, it's the sneaker videos are actually very involved for minimal editing. They're way more involved than the fragrance ones are, coupled with what's going to be a 40-minute, 35-minute video roughly of fragrance first impression unboxing haul. It's going to be a busy morning of content, that's for sure. I love it, though. I love it. The only thing I would rather do more is be a big time lottery winner. Outside of that, I love what I do, and I'd still do this. If I came into $100 million tomorrow, I'd still make content. Maybe not every day, maybe 3-4 times a week. I don't know. Probably still do it every day. It's just my norm. It's my normal. It's what I do, I see we got some super chats. We'll get to those in a little bit. I appreciate you, fellas. I see who they're from. We'll get to them. I'm getting tangent, kind of catching up with you guys. We haven't been live since Wednesday, and won't be live tomorrow, but either Thursday or Friday, possibly Thursday and Friday, we'll be live, and then we got the member stream Saturday. So we got some catching up to do this week. We'll have some topics and stuff. Let's see. Hope all is well. Ooh, Lemon Mint and Naxos. Good to see you, Rafe. Dan, not the man. Blue de Chanel Parfum. Soft live stream clap. Goated. Based on my collection, I would have to say Mancera, because I have like 50 bottles of Mancera. So I'd have to say Mancera. And I have like 20 Montals. So Pierre Montal's work as a whole, I got around 70 bottles. So I got to say Mancera. Pierre Montal in general. Stranger's Parfumery, Muscat Jasmine Tea. I've heard of this one, but I have not smelled it before. Armand Odyssey Aqua and French Defense full bottle just arrived today. Best fragrance out of the 190 I've tried. It's so good. Man, what a home run that fragrance is, man. Congratulations. It's an expensive buy, but man, is it stunning. Bleecker Street, man. It's not that I've forgotten how good it is. I just have too many fragrances. I need to wear that. I've been procrastinating doing it. It's popped in and out of my head. It is beautiful. I'm glad you're wearing it. I'm going to wear it vicariously through you today. The blueberry, the green notes, the woods. It is a beautiful fragrance. It really is. Yeah, for sure. Reflesso, sent the Even Grandeur Elite, New York. Okay. It's Lafayette Street. Good to see you, Quez. Sidrapoise. Goated stuff on this channel. That's for sure. Well, I appreciate that, sir. Bulgari Aquamarine. All of them are good. You can't go wrong with any Bulgari Aqua. Ooh, Flex. I'm assuming the Parfum. That's a Flex. Good to see you, sir. Vougères Marine, per your long-time recommendation. Greenleaf, Viking Cologne, and Bohemian Lime. What a haul. Congratulations to you, sir. All stellar for the current season. Great daily wear stuff. Masculine but fresh. Everything there. Kudos to you, my man. Luis, good to see you, sir. Aralfa, may need your help for scent of the night. Choices between Aventus Absolute or La Nuit de l'Homme. I mean, come on. Come on. We're thinking evening. There's one choice here. Date or not. Sitting in your underwear on the couch even. What the fuck? Let's live a little with La Nuit de l'Homme. What the hell? Get that powdery spiced cardamom and lavender in your life. That's my vote. Most would say, oh, Creed Absolute Aventus. Fuck it. Don't matter how much it costs. Wear the La Nuit de l'Homme, damn it. Enjoy it. We're a big La Nuit de l'Homme supported family here in this household. Smelled Kirky. It reminds me of Wonka Runts. Really? Little chalky, fruity candy. Interesting. And white musk. You have my intrigue. It's kind of a bold assessment, but I'm intrigued. Good to see you, sir. Instant Crush finally got it. Came in today. I hear that's the next Intense. I haven't looked into it, but that was said in the live chat last week. We think the soaps and deodorants, I don't use them. I stick to good old Cool Rush Degree. And I use Dove for Men soap bars. Quarter moisturizer. I like the Clean Comfort the most, but I use the Energizing Fresh or whatever, the green one. The one that's eucalyptus and birch. Like pretty much whatever, because I buy them in bulk from Sam's Club or Costco. I don't remember if we get them in person or if she orders them online. But whatever I can get the bulk pack of, whichever flavor they happen to have. Clean Comfort's my favorite one. It's clean laundered, clean soap smell, the baby blue logo. But I'll take any of those Dove for Men soap bars because Quarter Moisturizer, I shave with them as well. They're perfect soap bars to shave with in the shower. For those of you that shave your body, your ladies or gentlemen that shave your legs, all that. Great bar of soap for that. Great, great bar of soap for that. Great for when you have relatively fresh tattoos and you're shaving. As long as you've been taking care of them with Aquaphor and everything, a few days after, you can shave them still. Ergo, fresh dragon on my leg, you know. So I'm always, ever so often, I got new ink, I got to shave a round, and then the next round I'm able to shave. Like I can't tan right now, it's still healing. Maybe next week I'll be back to tanning. But yeah, that's me. I stick to the stuff that I just enjoy. I don't like that's one of the things I don't really care for variety in. I like, especially with the deodorant, I just like what works, antiperspirant and deodorizer at the same time. Take my shower, put it on, and I'm good till the next shower the next day. Degree just works, man. Good to see you, Kix Griffey. Fahrenheit Le Parfum. You forgot to put that you're wearing the Le Parfum. I know this because I was in your live stream earlier. FWO. Kix Griffey approved FWO Wolfpack for Life. Yak Mom. Good to see you, my guy. Bentley Silver Lake. Man, it's been a while. Since I've worn that. Good choice. Less floral than Acqua di Gio Essenza, but pretty close representation. Acqua di Gio Essenza's got a little bit more florals than it gets credit for, but still wish I had a bottle. I have a big decant I haven't touched, like a big ass decant, like 15 ml. I'd still like to own a bottle, but the prices are absurd. Checking in from the DMV. Oh, we got another one from DMV. I appreciate you, Marcus. Good to see you. Mont Blanc Legend Intense. The discontinued gem. Go ahead. I like it. And they really got a lot more pepperwood in that one. I find the pepperwood really shines, and it's very fruity. Good stuff. I haven't sprayed. Speaking of stuff I haven't sprayed in forever. Good to see you, Austin. Town and Country, Clive Christian, or as my guy Dedricks likes to say, Clive Christensen. Town and Country. Confused the heck out of me. You congratulated Jonathan Madsen for winning, so I announced he won, but he didn't donate. It was a different Jonathan. Oh, shit. Fuck it. Close enough. More lavender. Same premise, just more lavender. Roll with that. Roll with that. What the hell? Why not? Grim, good to see you, sir. Game of Spades wild card. I've been meaning to get the blue one. That newest one that's a blue one that's supposed to be like Imagination. Maybe it's TikTok influencing me, because when you get on the fragrance algorithm, every Tom, Dick, Harry, swinging Dick has a bottle and a video on it. Like I'm even seeing like paid advertisements that the brand's doing of Steven. Like Steven's the one I see the most for that. Red Essence, shout out to Steven. Hey, have you tried this one? So Game of Spades, you know how Steven speaks, that very distinctive. Hey, friends. Hey, students, let's grab a seat, get in our desks. So today's subject here on the board, I've always viewed Steven as a teacher. I think he actually is a teacher. Maybe that's why, or was. I don't know if he still is. I think he's full-time in this. But he was a teacher. That's why he's such a teacher. He was a fucking teacher. Duh. Like I didn't know that. My bad. Shout out to Steven. But he's the one I see the most, actually. So maybe Steven's influencing me. They're like, I should fucking try. I don't like Imagination like everybody else, but I should try this. So I'm sure you guys, I get asked about it all the time from you guys, the brand specifically. So Game of Spades line. Joe Milano, I believe it is. Another bottle of Missoni Wave. Oh, summertime. Oh, Nitro Red Intensely. It's a good one, man. It really is. And it's redundant to the original one, but it's better. I wore Sunday, I had wore it again. And then for the hell of it, since I brought it with me, Monday when we traveled back, I wore the regular one. It is fresher. It's still banger. Still a banger. But you don't need both. If you don't own either yet, get the Intensely. Oh, this one's still so good, though. It's fresher. You don't realize how fresh this is until you smell the Intensely. You're like, oh, shit. It's really fresh. You know, when you compare it to like Hawass and stuff, you go, oh, Hawass is fresher. And you compare it to the warmer one. Now, then you see. Cajun Elixir 985, my guy. You got the bottle of Spice Bomb Metallic Musk, huh? That's one of the best designers to come out this year. Top 3 for me with the 2 bad boys. The 2 Carolina Herreras I like. Excellent, excellent, excellent choices, man. PDM Percival and Valentino Uomo 2021. Beautiful iris. I'm glad I added it to the collection finally. Great choices, Kenneth. Planning on doing a stream tomorrow night. I'm nervous but excited. Just roll with it, man. Just have fun. I used to not like streaming. I could have started streaming even sooner. I don't have any energy drinks, and I need a little bit of caffeine. Like 80 milligrams in here if I drink the whole can. So it's something. I was drinking some water and Crystal Light. Got to get my fluids up. I'm 7 weeks out. But need a little bit of caffeine. I didn't take my usual power nap. I was like, I don't need it today. 15 minutes before the stream, I'll passing out in the fucking chair. I wake up. We got 3 minutes to go. I'm like, oh, shit. Get some caffeine. I'm going to take a caffeine pill. Let me get a little boost. I get energized when it's time to start chatting with you guys, though. I hope you enjoy it, Austin. I can't guarantee I'll be there. It depends. I'll try to pop in if I can. Wednesdays are usually a lot of running. The mornings, I told you guys what the morning's going to be, but the afternoon's usually a lot of running around. That's when we run errands we need to run. That's specifically what Wednesdays are for, midweek. Let's see. Le Male Le Parfum. I mean, there's an argument for it being the best Le Male flanker. Strong argument, I think. Sleepy John, good to see you, sir. Got that Del Mar and my new scent bird for March, all on the same day. French Defense is the scent of the day. We got two talking French Defense here in the chat. Don't forget to like the stream. Hell yeah. Bluetooth, StreamYard, etc. Yeah, so that was weird. Joel was in the live chat on Instagram. I jumped on Kix Griffey's IG live, and I was finishing up my Stairmaster post-workout cardio when I got on. And when I made my way to the door, the wife was already in the car because she did 20 minutes. I did 35. So she's like, after she finished, let me get the keys. I'm going to play Candy Crush on my phone in the car and smoke her vape. So here you go. Well, I didn't realize as I got closer to the door, I got closer to the car. And all of a sudden, I'm seeing in Kix Griffey's chat, I'm just talking about some sneakers and shit. And they're like, Ross, we can't hear you. Then it pops up on the screen. My wife texts me, your phone connected to the car. So she could hear Kix and she could hear me. So I had to hurry up and disconnect my Bluetooth so I could finish up and sign off. So that's what that was about. That's what he's referencing. Oh, I know what you meant. I know what you meant, my man. Scent of the day is Creed Aventus Cologne Banger. I prefer it to the original Aventus. Who knows? Who knows? That's why I turn subscribers only for 14 days. You have to be subscribed for 14. Keep some of that shit at a minimum. Like, you got to work for it. If you want to come say your one comment and get blocked over here, you got to work for it. You got to subscribe and wait 2 weeks and be part of my subscriber count for 2 weeks if you want to bother. And sometimes they do. YSL All Team. Excellent choice, sir. Excellent choice. That dusty, powdery rose and ginger. It is beautiful. I do think it's worth it. I think it's the best clone released last year. That was clone of the year. That's one of those rare examples that I actually say get the clone over the original. Very rare will you hear me recommend that. It's that good. Appreciate you, sir. First time chatter, scent of the day. Invictus Victory Elixir. Beautiful, beautiful. Earthy patchouli, smoky vanilla. Compliment bitter. Great choice. Great choice. Dolce & Gabbana, the One Gray. Coffee with Scream. That's a creative name. I like it. Pacific Chill, what's your experience with longevity? Yeah, about 6-7 hours roughly that I notice. It could be nose fatigue. The smell's incredible to the point to where I bought a bottle. That's the only LV bottle I actually own. Paid like $330 or $340 after tax for it. It's one of the most expensive fragrances I've bought. Love it. Strictly in the summer for me, though. It's very tropical profile. I haven't tried a lot of their newer stuff. Ocean Noir has always been my favorite. It's been a couple years since I tried any of their new stuff. I don't even know what y'all are laughing about. I say so much random shit. I have no idea. I got this slew of laughing emojis on my rant channel. Oh yeah, I'm not doing that. My little rants in my videos here and there about just feedback that because look, I had a conversation with a guy earlier. Joel heard this in Kix's live earlier, where he's like, "Oh, you just stressing yourself out and all this other stuff, and why are you get so bothered by this?" I'm not bothered. I'm having a good time. It's clearly everyone thinks I care about their every thought. So naturally, I feel you must care about my every thought. And people say whatever the hell they want to me. So I'm just going to say whatever the hell I want back. And I'm like, fair? No? Why is there a different set of rules on the internet for me then? When every motherfucker gets to say whatever they want to me. So I'm just going to entertain myself, and I'm laughing on the inside with a big smile on my face. If you ever notice, I have a big smirk when I say these things. I'm having fun. I don't get stressed about this stuff. I'm just giving feedback. Because if you're, let's say this, whether you feel it's a dumb comment or not, if you're dumb enough to feel that I care about anything and everything you say, especially if it's some sort of criticism to me, I'm just going to take that as you really want me to give you feedback on what I think about what you just said. I don't understand the issue with my logic. It's just people get triggered. They just want to say whatever they want to me. And, oh, thanks for watching. Or I say nothing. And I get the whole, oh, be better than that. Ignore the hater. It's not hate. It's just viewers in general. It's not just haters. It's regular people that don't think they're saying anything wrong because they're on the internet. They're used to just saying whatever the fuck they feel like typing, and there's no repercussion, and nobody barks back, and nobody says anything in rebuttal that they're not going to like most of the time. I'm not cookie cutter fragrance content creator. I'm very much an individual that's going to do it my way, no matter who likes it. Come shit, bleed, rain, sleet, or snow. I'm going to say what I want to say. And some people are going to hate it, and some people are going to laugh their asses off and give me all these laughing emojis and want me to make a rant channel. It's authentic. You can't deny that. It ain't a show. It's me. Oh, you weren't like that years ago when you were fat. Yeah, I was. I just was worried about how it was going to be taken if I was really to let myself loose and really fully be myself on camera. Well, over time, I got so much crap without doing it that I was like, fuck it. That bothered y'all? Let me introduce you to the real me. This is me. Some of you love it, and I appreciate that. And then some can't stand it. And, well, fuck you. I'm going to tell you. You don't have to watch. There's no gun to anybody's head. Nobody has to watch. We got 78 likes. Can we get to 100? We got 147 in the chat. We got about half, roughly. We just got to 80. I like rants and I like cookies, so I'm torn. So just saw Randy's because YouTube crashed for a second. I had to refresh it. Yeah, Ocean Noir is amazing. It's kind of a darker aquatic. It's really good. I haven't worked in a while, though. Members only comment, so they have to pay the toll. So I can't. I'd love to. I'd love to turn subscribers only on and comment. You can't. You can only do this stuff on live streams. Regular videos, it's either all comments or none. You can't. You can't. I'd love to. I'd have did it years ago. I'd have put it, subscribe for 72 hours. You got to at least subscribe 3 days just to say anything on the channel. And it'd be like, do I really want to say this then to subscribe to this asshole? Make people work for it, but that's just not an option. YouTube won't listen to me, so I haven't even requested it. So Blind Fury. What made you think I would lie to you? Please, I want to see your answer pop up on YouTube. Do not apologize for being you. Winston Wilson, I'm not apologizing for that. I'm just explaining it because I triggered a lot of people this morning. Because in the first 6 minutes, I went in a little bit having some fun about Coconut Lagoon. I was having fun. And I knew it was going to trigger. Heidi, come check this out. And I showed her the controversial parts because people are so fucking sensitive. They get triggered about stupid shit that I say. Goofy shit that I'm just having fun with. So she laughed her ass off. She's like, Gen Z is going to love that you said that. Don't bind anything. I was having fun. But I triggered some people, of course. The weak always show themselves. But seriously, Blind Fury, before I let you know what I think about the fragrance, because you're not going to like the answer, but I want to know, what forced you to type, be honest, man? Do you feel that I've lied to you before? Because I want you to know I'm not the channel for you if you feel like I've ever lied to you. You can see the door, sir. If this is be honest or thanks for the honest review, that stuff is actually more of an insult. I get shit when I say how much of an insult it is for somebody to say it because it implies that I'm not always, and I am to a fault, brutally sometimes, very brutally, to really piss people off. So seriously, Did you not leave? Do you not fucking hear me? I would like to know what made you say that. I'm going to give you the answer because I don't think you're going to say anything. You probably left. I don't recall if I've even smelled it. If I did, it wasn't memorable enough for me to remember because I don't own it. But I'm very curious. Be honest, man. You want me to give you a hard time and treat you like shit verbally on camera? Tell me to be honest. Thank me for being honest. Mention something about me being honest, because all that does is insult me and imply that I am not always, that you want honesty now because you feel like in other times you don't get it. So whoever's going to clip this, because they like to create their little stories, fuck you, first of all. I don't mean you, Blind Fury. I mean whoever's going to clip this, because they run wild with shit like this. I don't like that. I've never liked that, and I never will like that. And I will always, for as long as I get on video, give a hard time and be an asshole to anyone that implies that I'm not always honest. Blind Fury, sir, please unsubscribe. I'm not going to block you, but I'm not interested in your view or your comment moving forward. That is an insult to me. I don't care if I'm the only one that gets insulted by this. That's insulting. It implies that I'm not always honest. So now there's your rant you guys were asking for, because the right shit came up to get a fucking rant, because I don't like that. It's very insulting to me because I pride myself on my authenticity, my integrity, and my fucking ridiculously brutal, unapologetic honesty to people, about people, on fragrance in general. That's an insult. And we're moving on. I see you guys are having some fun with it. I know the faithfuls are loving this shit. They love a good Ross rant, as they like to call it. So you got one. And it will be clipped, because there's some punk bitch pussies on the internet that I get violence threatened on me. I get fucking nasty things said about me, to me. My wife kicked me while I'm down with my dog. I get nasty, nasty shit said to me about me, posts. All good. Lots of love to all of you too, because in order to clip this, somebody's got to take the bullet and watch it. And even if it's just one of you fucks, you're giving me ad revenue and a view. Even if it's just one taking the bullet for the team. So thank you all for your contributions to my shopping habit and shopping problem I get told I have all the time. Jealous much? I mean, that's a tough one, actually. Ross rants are needed. I appreciate that. You don't get them anywhere else. Nobody else is going to get in the fragrance space. This is my channel's this kind of content. You're going to get stuff like this in my live streams. That's a tough one, because I quite enjoy both. Like a collector's edition, I think, was my favorite affordable release last year. That's not like a direct clone. Liquid Brune was the direct clone that I think was the best. Art of Universe, I quite enjoy. I think gun to my head, I got to go Afnan Supremacy Collector's Edition. I do like the use of the florals with the Absolute Aventus profile. Quality's better, much better than Pride Art of Universe, but that's tough. I really like both. That's a tough one. But I got to lean to the Afnan here. That's a tough one. Great this or that. That's a great this or that. What you get with that? And he said he gets more of that watermelon candy than I do, but I get what he means. Yeah, I get a lot of watermelon, like watermelon Jolly Rancher. It's more of a Jolly Rancher in the original one, and it's more like the way I explained it, like a artificial watermelon syrup, like a flavored syrup, because it's thicker. It's less Jolly Rancher. It's more like the way I described it, like the syrup, the flavoring you'd put over a snowball if you wanted a watermelon snowball. It doesn't smell like a snowball, but like that flavored syrup. Because it's that kind, it's not real watermelon. It doesn't taste like taste. It doesn't smell like actual watermelon or watermelon juice. That is a beautiful coffee fragrance. If you like sweet coffee fragrances, that's definitely one of the better ones out there. The funny thing is, the people that say these things to me, they tell me how triggered I am and I'm immature and all these other things. And it's like, you're watching and engaging my channel for what? like even they're like, and you're just going to block me. Then you know I'm going to, but why even type? You like my, whether you admit it or not, you like my channel enough that you're watching. Whether it's a guilty pleasure or you love what I have to say, you trust my opinion, whatever the case, you're watching and you know you're going to get blocked. You say it. You just felt I needed to hear it. Hoping to be in the next rant. That's what it is. One of them said that today. I'm sure you'll talk about me in your next video. No, we're talking about you today in the live stream. Rashmana Halajiba Biba, whatever the fuck that name was. I'm sure it was an actual burner and not really him. But yeah. And occasionally you will get your 15 seconds here on the channel. I just won't say names 99% of the time, but because that's too much fame for these profiles, you know. And I just timed out. He's out. Oh, somebody got blocked. He needed to be placed and timed out. What happened? Blind Fury. View deleted message. All for views, bro. That's all you do. This for YouTubers get paid for this. LML chill, bro. Grow up, my boy. LMFAO. Oh, needle dick comment. Needle dick energy. We found one. Oh, I'm so glad that we had somebody. We spotted one, ladies and gentlemen. We finally got one. I've been waiting to pull this out. We got a hee-ho alert. I'm so glad. I accidentally clicked it again. I'm so glad. I've been waiting to use that zero clip for a couple of weeks now. Hee-ho alert. Somebody to say some kind of bitch stuff. Needle dick energy kind of stuff, gets offended. Look, you can't just come in my house and insult me and think I'm not going to tell you about it. This is my house, and that's very insulting to me. I've made it known many times over the years. That shit's insulting to me. It implies I'm not always honest, and I pride myself on being such. So, all for views, bro. That's all you do. I do this full time, dipshit. I want views, yes. But I'm being myself. I'm not playing a character or a role or being PC to please anybody and everybody and make every dollar I can. I turn down so much shit you wouldn't fucking believe because you won't believe it because you're a sheeple type that believe that everybody's a paid shill. And you probably think I'm on everybody's payroll too. There's others that have told me that. You can go fuck yourself, sir. Thank you, moderators. I appreciate that. I would have penned it and addressed it accordingly, but I appreciate y'all jumping on that for me. Because, yeah, fuck you, Blind Fury. And anybody that doesn't like it, fuck you too. Yeah, I appreciate that, Kara. Yeah, I pride myself on it. No, I haven't tried it. I forgot who mentioned it the other day in the live chat. Was it? It was Kalen. Shout out to Kalen. He had just got it. I think it might have similar nose to Aquamarine. I'd like to try it. Sounds interesting if it's similar to that. Jazz Club, all-time great. Allure Homme Sport Super Ligero is so good. Now it's gone. Hope they bring it back. You never know with Chanel. They like to tease. Supposedly a Bleu de Chanel exclusive was the rumor. I don't know if it's ever going to see the light of day. Good to see you, John. Dior Homme Sport 21, good stuff. Missing Alhambra Hercules. It's a banger in terms of hair. Oh, so it says hair clone. I was about to ask. I'm not familiar. I'm impressed. Quest, good to see you, sir. Platinum Egoist, man. Timeless, classic masculine fougere. I mean, you can't go wrong there. Mr. Montrese, always a pleasure, sir. Wood Plum, ooh, Sensible Wood Plum and Cognac. That's a good one. Valentino One with the Gold. I quite like that. It's actually pretty tropical, sweet, tropical, kind of beachy, sunscreeny. Very woodsy, though, as well. Lately, your review of the night. It's been a big talking point with people lately. Is your review of Nitro Red? I heard people talking about it in a couple of other lives this week. Some people have nothing better to do. Oh, well, good for them. I'm sure it's other content creators that would suck a dick in a second to trade places with me. Don't know who it was, but if I'm a topic, they're either friends of mine or jealous. Because you know who ain't got time to talk about me? Content creators doing as well or better. They give a fuck less what I'm doing. They focus on their own shit. So, shout outs to whoever was talking shit. I know you don't love it, but I think it's a perfect day type of fragrance. How's prep going? Going pretty well, actually. I didn't weigh myself today. And yesterday we were traveling. I didn't get to really do my check-in, but tomorrow I'll be doing a check-in. I was 183 at the last weigh-in, 183.8. So I've gotten a little bit leaner. The legs were like really lean today. So I'm sure I'm closer to 181 because we've upped the cardio like for about 2 weeks now for quite a bit. And weight's dropping, that's for sure. We're getting closer and closer. My man EQ, good to see you, sir. I was going to salute. It didn't pin it. Good to see you, sir. Explorer, I know you don't love it, but I think it's, oh, okay. I didn't see the first part. I glanced over it, apparently. Good to see you, sir. Night Vision EDP. I know you meant the EDP. Beautiful fragrance. I figured it's a polo hat. You know, eventually mine will come in. It's on its way. Oh, I got to skip ahead. I'm just now getting to these super chats. I appreciate you, Brave. Kenzo Aqua, what kind of crazy buying stuff recently ordered? Faces of Francis. Ooh, that one from Wilhelm. It's very unique for being full of aldehydes and pistachio and a lot of saffron. A lot of saffron. It's not oud funk like you would think. I'm assuming you've tried it. Penhaligon's Arthur, I've never tried. New Dior on Parfum's great. Collage Island's great. Coconut Lagoon's great. Rayhan Crimson. Vintage Gray Vetiver. Old school. And Tom Ford. Damn. Spent some cheese on some good stuff, huh? So, guys, I'm going to skip down a little bit. That's a great fragrance. I'm going to skip down a little bit now that I realize just how freaking far back I am. I mean, what? So, I debated on it, but it's like I'm going to hardly wear them. I wear my Adidas Mules like way more than my Yeezy Slides or my Yeezy Foam Runners. Like I wore my red ones today while I was warming up doing hamstring curls and everything before I switched into my Addy Power 3 weightlifting shoes. I just wear my, I got 3 different colors of the Adidas Addy Foam Mules. I wear those the most. They're all just loose right there. I got that lavender purple, the bright red, and the black. So it's like, I'd wear them, but it's like, am I going to wear them enough? Like they're just super hype. And it's like, they're nice. Like the slide version that's coming, I'd rather get some of the slides than the actual clogs. So I might get the slides. They got some cool looking colors. I like the Nike check being on the side. It's cool colors. I like the high vis yellow. Of course, I like the university blue. I'm a sucker for university blue. I just haven't bit the bullet and tried to get them. They keep selling out on Nike's website. I ain't paying resale for that. I'll pay retail. I'll pay $70. I ain't paying $100 because it's $100 on most of the resale spots. What's up, Mo? So we're going to keep on sliding down. Novice Knows, $5 super chat. Toomey Atlas, looking forward to the Gulf Orchid video. Indeed, sir. I'm sure I'll like at least half of them. Out of 6, the names seem pretty good. I think Pina Colada is one of them. So I'm assuming it's a coconut kind of Virgin Island water type fragrance. I'm bound to like that. I see you, Newt. Good to see you, sir. We're just going to keep, speaking of Kalen, speak him into existence. He shall show up. Say his name and he appears. Right? Did not know that. That is news to me today. Sean Conley, $10 super chat. I haven't kept up on what's yet to release this year, but heard anything about a new The Scent release? No, I haven't. Normally they release beginning of the year. I haven't heard anything. Appreciate the super chat, though. I don't know. Not that I'm aware of. It hasn't been brought to my attention. I'm not sure. So I apologize. We got to keep on skipping down, but I just got so far behind. Degree Sport. I just switched my Degree Sport. Smells like, I don't care. I've been wearing it for years and years and decades. For decades now. Tried and true. I ain't switching it up when it comes to my deodorant. Shout out from Wales. Want to know if you would recommend Dior in 2020? Absolutely. That's exactly what it's perfect for. Daily wear for work, especially if you're in an office setting. The highly versatile fragrance. I 100% recommend it. Soft, sensual, synthetic woods. It's mainly what you're going to get as woody aromatic as it gets. I've never tried it. Never tried it, my man. Should train and split these days. Every 3 to 4 days, I have a different leg day. I got 2 different leg days. But it's like my back day starts the rotation. And it's back, a full back day, which is like 5 exercises with 2 bicep exercises and 1 rear delt exercise. The next day is a full chest day, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chest exercises a side delt exercise and 2 tricep exercises. Then leg day off. This is if it wasn't the second leg day. This is just the standard without the second leg day. Then we have an arm day, biceps and triceps. Then a shoulder day, which is 2 chest exercises. Then a full 5 exercise shoulder workout. 1 trap exercise. I only do 1 trap exercise a week. So I don't want them to get too ahead because I got good traps for my frame and my overall symmetry. Don't want to, because if I just go to town and do traps twice a week, let's say 4 exercises split in 2 days, they'll get ahead of me. So I really made my back balance out with the traps and my delts and everything. Like everything's pretty symmetrical for the most part. So we kind of don't want to do too much. And then it starts over. But there's a second leg day that gets thrown in every 3 to 4 days, depending on when the rest day falls. So it shakes out to where like the rotation gets moved around. Like back day might be on Tuesday here. It might be Friday the next week. It might be Monday the next week. It might be Saturday the week after that. No, it just falls all over the place. He's the model for Clive Christian. Hey, go ahead with your bad self. Shout outs to him. Yeah, they did. Because I mentioned it in my shorts video the other day, and they're like, we're listening. Because I said, if y'all are listening, you need to do the samples. Because I've been harping on them about it. They said they're planning on doing it. I'm proud of them, too. That's good. It's a good house. That's the way to do it. Not everybody wants to go in. Even though their fragrances are pretty affordable, it's people want to sample first. You need the samples, you know? I appreciate that. Thank you, sir. That is an oldie but a goodie. 50 million views. Now let me borrow $1. Congratulations, my guy. I appreciate that, Jason. Yeah, actually hit it last night, and the Tube Buddy achievement said April 1st. And I was like, oh, whatever, it'll roll into the next day. I actually hit the 50 million views yesterday, so it's kind of weird that it said today. But yeah, halfway to 100 million. We're getting there. Thank you, Jason. Blend Oud, man. No, I haven't had Green Iris Spring Summer. Sounds interesting enough for me to buy it. I smell it right away, and I liked it. Game of Spades Full House was really close to Imagination. That's the one. Is that the baby blue bottle, the aqua blue looking pool water blue or whatever bottle? Neil Musty sent me a box of over 100 samples. Jesus. Good to see you, sir. Hugo Boss reversed. It's a rainy, sunny day. Cali spring weather. Sean with another super chat. I appreciate that. The USA site machine. Great. Has your name written on. We'll have to look at that another time. I'm just so far behind. But you're good people, Blaine. I'm sure he won't mind having you there. Do you now? Why don't you just email me first and tell me what it is? I don't want to just say, sure, send it to me, you know? Yeah, that's a beautiful fragrance. I absolutely love it. So I apologize. We're going to keep on scrolling down. I'm just so far behind. I didn't realize how far behind I was till I got to the first super chat because I was like, wow. Yeah, now I'm just not getting. I addressed this like way earlier on the YouTube side. Everybody laughing at me giving the you know, be honest shit a hard time. Trust me, that'll get clipped and put on places. I may not be the biggest. I may not have the most views. I actually, you know, do 1.5 million views every month on average, right in that area. I do pretty well. I'm not the most viewed. I'm not the least viewed. But boy, if you factor in the bullshit, I'm the most popular motherfucker in Fragcom. People love to have my name come out their mouth or through their fingers when they're typing. You'd swear I'm the most popular motherfucker in the space. Coconut Laguna, okay, feel like it's missing some intensity. Yeah, teach their own. I love the hell out of the smell. Love it, love it, love it. You can't handle the truth. Be honest, man. Oh, shut the fuck up, Jason. For sure. I know y'all love that shit. I appreciate it. Like I said, the faithful is going to love that. And we love the hell out of every word. There goes Jason's wrench. No, Jason's just joking around. I appreciate it. No, so I clicked view deleted message. That's how I was able to read it. No, I was able to read it, and that's where he like went in on me. Because it's like, man, I don't like that shit. I don't care. Look, I'm going to lose some viewers sometimes. I'm okay with that. If I wasn't, I wouldn't fucking say a word. I wouldn't say shit. I wouldn't say none of this stuff if I was, oh, they're going to leave. Not everybody's for me. I don't want everybody. Yeah, I do this full time and I want the views. I want subscribe. I want all the engagement and the analytics. I'd be stupid to not want it. But if you're a bitch, I don't want you. Go to somebody else's channel where you fit in more. I don't like, there's certain things I don't like. I stand on my morals and my integrity and my views on things. And if we ain't one and the same, I don't care. Not everybody's going to get down with me because I damn sure ain't getting down with everybody else. I damn sure ain't. I got too many friends. I've been saying that for years. I got too many friends. I get it. There's a lot of people I enjoy their time and their company and their conversation too. But it's like, God damn, I got so many people to keep in touch with. It's unbelievable. I have too many friends. I say it jokingly, but when it comes to strangers on the internet, next, don't watch. Don't watch because we're not going to get along. Yeah, no offense, but with all due respect, that's a great one too. With all due respect, when they started with that one, actually quite good. It's very similar. I think it's heavier on the ginger, from what I recall. It's been a while since I've worn it versus Bleu de Chanel, but it's pretty similar to Bleu de Chanel. It's got the typical Club de Nuit lines performance. It's, you know, on the chemically synthetic side. If you're sniffing it up close, out in the air, it smells really good. It's just as versatile daily wear as all the versions of Bleu de Chanel. If you're looking for a good, affordable Bleu de Chanel type profile, it'll give you some good performance. Everything Club de Nuit line is pretty good. You take away all the Club de Nuit Intense Man section and just like Sillage, Milestone, Iconic, Untold, Oud, you just go through the line. They're all good. They're all really good, solid fragrances. You really can't go wrong. I appreciate that. Y'all crack me up. I appreciate that. Been in the works for a while now. You haven't been around much. It's releasing this year. That's the one I ended up going with. I'll let you know that it's a 28% concentration was the concentration I decided to go with. Of course, George had to mess with it. He's like, 28%, huh? Oh, gee, thanks. Because it's going to be more expensive. It's a higher oil concentration. You got to buy more oil to fill the bottles. The higher the concentration, the less the perfumer's alcohol to mix with it, right? But it was the right one. It was created at 25% because of the conversation me and Claude had with the vision, the notes I had sent him, the note tree, top, heart, and base, and the story, and the write-up. We didn't have to do a whole lot. Claude created 2 from scratch. I really liked one of them. I kind of fell in love with one of them. And just for the sake of not falling in love with the first girl I fuck, was the analogy I used. I had him make something where I wanted something enhanced. And in his mind, he said, I'm going to crank something else up and make 2. We ended up doing them in 1. Perfect. It's exactly what I wanted. Everybody's going to love this fragrance. It's not a flanker to Business Over Pleasure like even Mystique was. That is not an Iris fragrance. It's continuing a wardrobe and a story. We're building a fragrance wardrobe here. The same business professional. I'm no longer a business. I am a business professional still in some ways. Just a foul-mouthed, self-employed business professional, if you will. Oh, here we go. It's all good. At least you stated it respectfully. I can respect the way you put it. I just blocked the bullshit. You went about it with, I'm not trying to insult you, but, you know, I do love you, but maybe not so much for this. I can respect this, Alonzo. I can respect this. It's all good. It's cutting season. It's villain arc for the next 7 weeks till this show, and then 4 weeks after that. So next 3 months is villain arc. You might not want to watch the next 3 months, man. We cutting. If you weren't here last year for cutting season for the show that I did last year, oh man. And this is mild. Wait till we get, 2 weeks out. Oh yeah. We're not doing zero carb. The plan's to never go zero carb though, so it probably won't be as bad. It won't be as bad. I'm not severely deprived of carbs or anything like that. We're just doing a lot more cardio so I don't have to suffer because we're trying to stay as full as we can without having to fully deplete glycogen. I'm smaller because we're depleted, but I'm getting much more vascular and leaner and all that good stuff. But Alonzo, I can respect that. I don't just take any negative criticism and just go to town. That's the belief, right? It's all in how it's presented to me. This was presented properly. I appreciate that. I actually thank you for that. I will consider, you consider it. That I will consider. The other shit, it's like, nah, fuck y'all. You know? Oh yeah, this is me. This is what I do. I'll go in. Jesus Christ. I'm a verbal abuser. This is mild kindergarten type shit from me, guys, that y'all see on camera. Mild. If y'all were to talk to anybody I grew up around, family, long-term friends, this ain't shit. I'm a Hall of Fame verbal abuser. I will make you want to kill me. I'm the make you swing guy. I'm going to make you swing. I don't have to swing for it. I'm going to make you swing. That's how I am verbally. You're going to hate I can make you hate me quick. Because I will. That's how I am. This is me. I just don't really go deep into that and heavy into that on here. Y'all just get a little tidbit here and there. Those that have really gotten to know me have really heard some rants. Randy's heard some rants. Dave Callie's heard some rants. Justin and Dedrick and all, they've heard some shit. But still, like, I'm much milder than I was growing up. Younger me, especially, I would say teens into my, 30. A lot less tame. This is tame. This is tame, Ross. I'm telling y'all have no idea. And this is performance enhanced. Wasn't always at different points in my life, yeah, but most of the time, no. And I was way worse. I was way the fuck worse. Okay. No, Randy's not blocked. But Lonzo, seriously, I respect that. I respect the way you put it, man. So, word to the wise, guys. If you want to give me real feedback, there's a way to do it, and I'll take it. I'll genuinely remember that he said this, and I'll keep that in the front of my mind. I don't want to lose good people. It's the people that were never really relatable to me in the first place that I don't fucking care. So I appreciate you, Alonzo. I love it. We love it. My wife loves when I wear it. Oh, here it is. So I finally got to it on this side. Because it don't matter if it gets deleted, blocked. If you delete your own comment on YouTube, once it hits StreamYard, it's there. Don't matter what happens on the YouTube side. So this is what it was. This is what he said. All for views, bros. That's all, bro. That's all you do this for. YouTubers get paid for this. LMAO, chill, bro. Grow up, my boy. LMFAO. Like, it really wasn't crazy what he said, but it's like, fuck you. Now we're at the fuck you stage, All good. I hope he has a great day tomorrow. I don't hate him. I don't know him. Why would I hate somebody I don't know? It was just in the moment I was very insulted, and I let him know about it. He thought it was quite innocent. That's why he's like, chill, bro. It's all good. I don't care. I was entertaining myself. I found a moment to have a little fun because that's actually fun for me. And I did. And it was at his expense because he insulted me. He didn't know he's insulting me, but he insulted me. So it's the build up to me. Well, I'm not going to cut the kind of promo that Cena and Cody did yesterday. That was an all-timer. That was fantastic. See yourself out, Randy. I'm trying to catch up. I had to skip quite a bit. See, that's who loves the rants the most. I was about to grab this. I can save that for my next meal. While the Dr. Pepper's not room temperature. Diet Dr. Pepper. I think it's amazing. I love the smell of coffee. I'm not a coffee drinker. I mean, times in my life I've been a coffee drinker, but my wife's the coffee drinker. I love when she brews her cup in the morning. It smells amazing. I love when she wants to go to Starbucks and we go in there. Starbucks always smells great. So I'm going to have to skip down a little bit. Oh, geez. Right here. Yes, I can. Abrage. Classic masculine. Aromatic fougere. Clean. This was a Jason Vircher recommendation. This gentleman right here. And he nailed it. This is actually a case that it's in. Oh, wrong side. This is actually a case. That's the bottle. Bottle's beautiful. Well made. Affordable niche. This was like 120 range. This is great. This was a great Jason Vircher recommendation. It's really good. I haven't tried a bunch of stuff from him, but that's really good. That's the one. Yeah, it's really good. It's very similar to Blue de Chanel. I think quality's a little bit better. So this one, the more I go into the light, you can follow veins everywhere. So I'm getting so lean at this point. You know, I got veins and like, even though I got a little bit of body fat still in my lower two abs where the 8-pack part would be, because I got visible 6, but the bottom two, that's where the loose skin is. It's worst. And I still got a little bit of body fat there to lose, but right on the side of it, I got veins curling up. And then right in the middle, I got 2 veins shooting down that want to come out. Like, we're getting ab veins. We're getting to that point. I'm not quite carved up yet, but we're getting there. We are definitely getting there, guys. So now I know exactly where I'm at. And punt. Oh, damn. You got to do the noise Jazz would make. I'm trying to get caught up, guys. I'm trying. Ended up giving Ferris to my dad because it's too woody. Really? I think it smells like fresh cut lavender and spiced greens. It's beautiful. It's niche sauvage, really. Itty bitty energy. Don't push the big red button. Trying to get down. So about those fragrances. Nice transition. I like that. I know you enjoyed that. I know you enjoyed that. That's somebody that'll go in on you fucking quick on live stream too. Indeed. I legit opened this up and all I got was a fuck you. Starting off with a magical chat. Welcome, Jim. I'm sorry that had to be the moment that you made your entrance. Bleu de Chanel Parfum, beautiful choice. I think as far as designer blues, it's the king of the mountain. Yeah, pretty much. On a lighter note, I added Victoria's Secret Deep Water as one of my next Scentbird orders. Anybody get the nose? I haven't tried that. That's funny. Yeah, Joel's quick to block people. He's way worse than me. Y'all think I just go on a block party? I can't. That was phenomenal. That was so good. Because everybody's been waiting for Cena to just because Cena normally, like, okay, say what you want about his in-ring work. On the stick, John Cena's top 3 all time, in my opinion. It's hard for me to narrow down who the 3 is, but he's the definitive. Because I hold Roddy Piper to a certain standard that not everybody does. Like, some will throw Roddy Piper in there because he was just that good. Of course, Punk's going to get a mention. The Rock, especially the old Rock, not current Rock. Current Rock just mumbles the same shit over and over. But all time, it's hard to not put Rock up there. Stone Cold got really good over time, but like I really think like the 3, if we were to do like a Mount Rushmore of promos, John Cena's on it. He'll slaughter your fucking ass on the mic. And this was going to be the heel promo, the first big heel promo on somebody. You knew it was going to be great. It was. The delivery, everything they did. They got all the low-hanging fruit out the way. Cody took the low. That was planned. I'm going to get the low-hanging fruit out the way, and then you just go in on me. The Stardust, the neck tattoo, I had to leave. They just got it out the way. It was great, but it didn't look like a good setup for Cody. But anybody that's watched Cody on the indies before AEW knows Cody's modern day top 3 on the mic. So I knew this was going to be pure magic because it was going to look like Cody was going to be at a disadvantage because Cena's known to slaughter everybody. He'll embarrass you. And they went after each other. And it was a shoot promo. Tony Khan gets mentioned. You steal billionaires' kids' money. You were created by some guy that's not here anymore that we can't talk about. It's just, they let it roll. They were letting it roll. You got more dick in that promo than in those jorts. Oh, it was phenomenal. It was so fucking good. It was one of the best promos I've seen in a long, long, long time. And CM Punk's been on the stick for like 3 years straight now between AEW and WWE. And he's threw some hitters out there. Like his promo against MJF, one of the best in years, right? So that was all that and then some. Oh, yeah. For Cena's last appearance before Mania, they went out with a bang. It was great. But I think Cena's winning the belt. and Cody's going to be chasing the rest of the year. Cena's going to win the belt, and Seth Rollins is going to turn. Seth Rollins is going to be that third member. Watch, he's going to sell his soul to The Rock, which is ridiculous. The whole selling the soul thing, I don't like that shit, but set it up on StreamYard. It automatically does it on YouTube for you. But still go check YouTube Studio to set up everything on the YouTube side. You want to create it on StreamYard and then go to YouTube and set up your description box, your tags, all the shit. If you're monetized, do the monetized stuff. If you want to set parameters on commenters, where it's subscribers or any of that stuff, and you got to go do all of that on customization. Like, you still want to go to YouTube Studio after to get everything set up properly. Yeah, it's a great thing, I believe, as well. Maybe Seuss, including Passion Island for 160. Damn, that is kind of wild. I did not know that. Oh, here's one. If you had to pick between Elysium or Sedley, which would y'all choose? I'm trying to look. Well, the problem is there's 3 Elysiums. Which one? I would think naturally you're mentioning Parfum Cologne because it's kind of the standard one. The blue bottle. I mean, the O Intense is a blue bottle, but that's probably the last one. That's more of a enthusiast lover that wants the more interesting version. It's not the most mass appealing, so I doubt you're talking O Intense. And the Parfum is the most expensive, so you're probably talking about the Parfum Cologne. Sedley's going to be wildly more versatile. Both, in my experience, are great compliment getters. There's a little bit more magic in that bottle of Elysium, though, when it comes to that being attractive. But you're going to get better sneaky good performance, like really good longevity and sillage out of Sedley. And it's the more versatile masculine profile. I think Sedley's the better choice to have as one to just roll with all the time. But if you're looking for that little something extra magic that just, I'm telling you, man, that compliment getter and a half, Elysium. But I think the safer choice, the more enjoyable, you're still going to get some compliments. But the enjoyable wear, because they're both going to be enjoyable wears for you. That's most important. But the better performing and the more versatile is Sedley. And that, I think, will outweigh. Yeah, I'm with Mo. I think that outweighs what Elysium's magic has to offer, because you just check more boxes on what matters most in a great fragrance you're going to spend more money on. So I think Sedley. Axe has a new cherry one. LOL. Actually doesn't smell bad. Very new in this space. Tried some EDPs at the airport. Loved and bought a Hugo Boss bottle. Absolutely. Oh, amazing choice, man. Having trouble finding other fragrances I like. Any suggestions? Get out and sample. That's the best thing you can do, man. Don't just go blind buying stuff on people's opinions. Learn your taste on your own. Then you can maybe have some, opinions you trust help you out. If you're going to go with the route of things that you just kind of have to blind buy, that's not easy to sample. But when it comes to designers and niche, depending on what you have near you store-wise, get out and go sniffing. Order samples and decants, smaller, 2 mLs and stuff online to get a lot of variety. Spend a little to really learn your taste. Before you start spending a lot to learn your taste, don't just buy bottles to learn your taste. That's the best advice I can give you. The more you can sample free, the better. And if you got to go the route of buying decants and everything because you're limited with what's available to you in your area, then try to spend as little as you can, but just try stuff. Try stuff that you hear people seem to like. See if you like it. Just because it's popular doesn't mean you're going to like it. Just because I like it doesn't mean you're going to like it. I think that's the best advice I can give you in this situation. Best overall, the most interesting to me has been Terry Hermes EDP Intense. As far as the single best, as far as designer, I really love Bad Boy Elixir. Niche, it's kind of a toss-up. I have only gotten so many of the niche releases. Trey Oros is up there. Day 3, that's a hard one to beat. Pineapple, cinnamon, plantain, creamy plantains, and honey. Man, Trey Oros is the one that comes to mind, so I guess that's the one, right? That's the first one that pops out to me as niche, independent niche. And I mean, that's better than Bad Boy Elixir. Probably Trey Oros. Probably Trey Oros. Off the top of my head, I think that's kind of the one to beat right now. Very much like Bleu de Chanel EDP's profile. Pretty close. Smells like a cheaper version, but not wildly cheaper. Average performer, but $30 fragrance, good pickup. I prefer that to Club de Nuit Iconic, like we discussed earlier. I think Missoni Parfum, just to my taste, is more incense. It's a smokier fragrance. I like it more. All the citrus and the woods and the light ginger. You get more ginger out of Iconic, less smoke. I prefer Missoni Parfum. All right, let's skip down a little bit. No, that's so many views I got. No, that's the TubeBuddy achievement. I was able to download and share. I mean, if you're curious, you can always just go right here to more. 50 million, 60,000, 36 views currently. That was an April Fool's joke. And the channel, the profile has been around since December 5th, but I didn't start making content till July of 2019. That TLTG reviews wasn't even the name of the profile when I started the profile. It was just a profile I used to watch YouTube. So let me see. Congrats, though. That's still a milestone, man. I was waiting. I normally don't celebrate milestones unless they're big ones at this stage. I don't want to celebrate like every 1,000 subscribers or every 10 million views. Like next time I'll post, hey, I hit a view milestones when I get to 100 million. It's going to be a little while with an average of 1.5 million a month. It's around like 16 to 17 million a year. So I'm looking at, unless the pace continues to grow, which I would hope so, a few years to get to 100 million from now, but that'll be the next time I post a view milestone. Next time I post a subscriber milestone will be at 200,000. Because I feel when at a certain point, you got to celebrate the bigger ones because it's smaller hills when you're starting because you're trying to gain some momentum and everything. But once you get to a certain point, it's like the prize is bigger, the eye on the prize, which at 200K is not a milestone on YouTube. 100K and 1 million and 10 million and 100 million. That's the milestones. But I hit the 100,000 one, so there's really no milestone. If I ever get to 1 million, I don't know, but that's years and years and years and years down if I even do that. So I guess every 100,000, because that I'm sure over time I'll get a few 100,000 more over the years because people come and go in this space. You end up with dead accounts or they stop watching, they get out of it, they don't care anymore, they're on to something else. It was a moment in time. And then there's people that are in this for life. They're always here. Like I got people that have been here since like the first video. And we're about almost 6 years later. So there's those viewers too. Appreciate you guys. Like there's a lot of them that still show up in the live chat. Michael Gassaway, E. Jean Baptiste, like people like that come right. They're like my first 100 subscribers. So there's people that are in it long term too. But yeah, there's only certain milestones I celebrate at this point. And 50 million views was one I was eyeballing. Like, yeah, I'm gonna post that when I get to that one. Sheesh. Well, yeah, the views very different. The views on TikTok are much more useless because they definitely like to make similar view money here to there. You gotta have exponentially more. Like it's not even close to make what you can make on YouTube with doing 1.5 million, 2 million views a month versus 1.5 million, 2 million views on TikTok. God, ain't no paying your bills on 2 million TikTok views a month. That ain't happening. What you would need is a bunch of those to buy links through your TikTok shop to make commission. That's the way that works for those that do a bunch of views on TikTok because it damn sure ain't in the views. TikTok don't pay shit. They don't. YouTube's the spot. YouTube's the hardest to grow and the most rewarding financially. It's the hardest one to do across all social media. It's the hardest of as far as financial gain for content creators. It's the hardest one to grow. So very thankful. But being thankful and having these things doesn't stop me from being me, as you can see. I would like to think most appreciate and respect the authenticity. And only those that vibe with the personality are going to stay anyway. There's a lot of personality here. I got told I don't have a personality today. You lying. I got told I didn't have one. And I was told none of you that tolerate me have personalities. So sounds like a guy that pulls his business through the pee hole in his boxers to have missionary with a shirt on. Probably likes vanilla ice cream. Boring ass motherfucker. to say that about me. That's probably a reflection of self that he was projecting onto me, because I had too much personality sometimes. Ooh, I haven't tried that one. Any recommendation for someone who's starting a weight loss journey? Yes. If it tastes good, you probably shouldn't eat it. That's simple. If it's delicious, it's probably unhealthy. It's made with seed oils and about a bunch of processed ingredients. You're going to have inflammation. You're going to have bloating. You're going to hold water. There's a lot of things that go into it. You want to have the cleanest of eating, which means the most natural of foods, the lowest of sugars and only quality fats, good balance of protein. The kitchen's the most important. The trainings is super important. Your rest and recovery is super important. But if the kitchen ain't right, you cannot out-train a bad diet. Get your kitchen situation in order. Eat more. Get your gut health right. Greens, pro and prebiotics, and high level. Like I do 50 billion CFU in the morning with my greens powder, added fiber and L-glutamine with my green shake that I have after fasted cardio. I'm not saying you got to go that extreme, but it would do you well to have some probiotics and prebiotics, have good bacteria in your stomach so you get your digestion and your bowel movements rolling properly, because the more you digest, the more you're able to eat. The more you're able to eat and digest, the better your metabolism. Makes sense? I know I'm saying a lot, but it's actually it's simpler than I'm probably making it sound. It's just to be okay with doing that long term. The way I eat's boring. It can be miserable for some. That's what'll stop people from doing it. But if you want to achieve, if you can do it for a while, you can change your body composition and probably get a lot happier and healthier. You know, I'm not saying you got to do it long term. You're probably not looking to bodybuild, but to just be overall better sense of well-being and general health. If you can commit to a long-term change in your nutrition and you know, go on the fitness journey, you can make substantial changes, completely natural too. Kitchen is very important. I saw you posted that you picked it up. It's a good one. This summer I'll have it in the rotation here and there. Gonna skip down a little bit because I just get so far behind so quick, you know. Stop crashing out. So we found another bitch. Here we go. Another bitch. What's with the bitches today? Subscribe for 14 days to just get blocked. Stop crashing out. Go eat a dick. How about that? Bye. Stop crashing out. Why can't look? Lie to yourself and say you don't like me. That's why you motherfuckers watch. I'm entertaining. If you spend your day, this goes for any trolls, forum inhabitants and such that just like to talk about me every day, you do realize that that states that your life is uninteresting and I am a much more interesting person. It's not an ego-driven thing that I'm saying. That's what you're saying by doing that. Because if you don't like me, let me die in your world. But because you find me so interesting, you can't help it. For some, I'm a guilty pleasure. It only benefits me for you to come to this channel. You're not hurting me by watching. It doesn't bother me to block you. It doesn't bother me to give you your 15 seconds like I'm doing right now. Focus that jealous energy on trying to get some positivity and something more successful that you can enjoy in your own life. Become a happier person. I get told I'm angry because I just, no, I'm not. I have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful life. Thank you guys for that. You're big contributors to me having the life that I love to wake up and live every day. I love my life, contrary to belief. It's, again, projection onto me. It's the insecurities. It's the jealousy. It's the green-eyed look that gets thrown in my direction. It's a weird lifestyle. It's a modern lifestyle with the social media times, but I'm very blessed, very, very thankful. And it's because of you guys. You guys allow me the opportunities to do these things. Without you guys, it's not the same, you know? But for those of you that do what that gentleman just did, I get it. I like me too. You can admit it. Or if you genuinely don't, fuck off and don't come around. I don't have to exist in your world. If you genuinely don't like me or what I say and do, stop letting me be a guilty pleasure. 28%, I think I just farted. I appreciate that, Grizz. Salute right back to you, my man. I appreciate that. Thank you, sincerely. Talking about the low tops that just came out? I'm debated on getting them. I'm waiting on the Chicago lows to come out later this year that are going to be a nightmare to try to get. I'm trying to get the What the Kobe 8s and the What the Kobe 9s this month. That's going to be an L. I know I'm going to have to overpay. I'm going to have to overpay for a lot of stuff lately. Perfect example right there. It's been raining. That's why I haven't been wearing them. I ain't about to wear those suede shoes in rain. Which we should be good the rest of the week. I think I'm going to rock them tomorrow. Either that or my Union LA Chicago shadows. But I like them, don't love them. You know, they're nice. I just why I haven't bought them. If I felt like I needed them, I would have bought them already. We got the Rookie of the Years low tops dropping. Those are clean. I'm debating on getting those. But the next Jordan ones I actually really want that they just got below retail in my size. They haven't launched yet. Is the Rare Air Deep Royal Blue, not the Cinnabons, but the Deep Royal Blue Rare Airs. I like those. I'm gonna get those. I'm gonna keep waiting because they're already below retail and they haven't dropped yet. So I'm thinking if I could wait a week or two after they drop, I'd probably get them like 140. I'm gonna grab those. Speaking of Royal Blue, I'd prefer those Rare Air highs. If you almost shop at the Aventus, I feel like it pops every couple of minutes. No, I don't think I have seen it. I'm sure I will at some point. Oh, for a tea fragrance, I would recommend getting getting a discovery set. Oolong Cha is great. Would that be redundant? No, definitely not. But I would recommend checking out. I got 3 fragrances from. What's the name of the brand? What is the name of the brand? I'm drawing a blank on the name. State of Mind. Get a discovery set from State of Mind. The whole fragrance house is based around different tea accords and different profiles of it, but they're tea fragrances. Check those out if you're looking for tea. They got a lot of variety, a lot of interesting quality fragrances, and they're not too crazy expensive. I would recommend getting a discovery set from State of Mind. You can find them at So Avant-Garde. You can get either individual samples of what you find interesting, or I think they have discovery sets too. No shit. Well, damn, that's a strong decision. I commend you. That's a commitment right there. Over a decade of growing them, which y'all can see in this picture right here, and you cut them off. That's a bold play, sir. Definitely let us update the avatar after. Let us see what you look like without them. Appreciate that, sir. Darley, so underrated. I don't know why it's a hidden gem. Yes, I used to have an 8 ml decant. I think it's what niche Lamal should be. It smells very much like Lamal, just higher quality. That's how I feel about it. I think it's great. Neither. Nothing like either. Neither. I don't know if you neither or neither guy. Tomato. Hell yeah. Coming soon. Not real soon, but this year. That's hard to think of. Probably Cecile, because I call her the queen for a reason. Cecile Zarokian. She's just so talented. If I had the opportunity to work with her, I'd love to. I'd love to pick her brain and see what you would come up with the inspiration and the story I would come up with to see what she would create, because she's just so freaking talented. Oh, so they did a WWE drop from Civil Regime and Dark Sport, the sister brands, bodybuilding brand. And that was a Rhea Ripley shirt. You can see it better. Let me go to my Instagram, my fitness Instagram, and you'll be able to see it better. Whoops. Pull that down. And should be, yeah, here's the side chest. Let me go back though. You can see it a lot better. That's Rhea Ripley. And then I got the pants. And those are the Addy foams, the red ones I was talking about. I did them for hamstrings today. See, 5:17. I was like 12 minutes, I think, in the cardio because I did an hour. Yeah, 12 minutes in. I got on there at 5:05 this morning. And everything's getting a lot leaner. The hamstring drop and everything. We're getting there. Quick side chest. We're getting leaner. Rolled up the leg. Definitely getting leaner. That's for sure. Little by little, starting to get more and more separation. Obviously, vascularity is coming out more. It was leg day. That was 2 exercises in. This was over the weekend with the travel. That was real good chest pump. That's actually a grab I did from a video. That wasn't like a posed picture. Because I find I get some really good little gems if I do like a certain video. If I film a little quick reel video and I just happen to scroll through it and grab screen grabs. And I was actually, those are both from the video. That's actually not, none of this was posed pictures. That Broly. That's a Dark Sport grunge box cut. It's the first time I ever got one like that. Wife loves it on me. But yeah, you can see we're getting much more vascular. I trained fasted at Crunch in Gulfport, well, Long Beach, Mississippi. I was doing a back day, obviously with the lat spread and back double bicep shot. Had the waist trainer on and everything because I did cardio, and this video was what that screen grab was from. That was Friday? Yeah, that was Friday when I trained. So that's just a couple snippets where it cuts around here and there. Had a good chest pump. Trolls like to tell me I have yogurt tits. You see it, right? You don't see a well-developed, lean chest. No, yogurt tits, right? Yeah. Thanks for the motivation. Let's see, that was the grab. Right there, I grabbed it from right there. I pose hard. It's almost over. Not everybody cares, but some of you do. Yogurt tits. I love saying that when it's like, hey, look at this pumped up, well-developed pec. Lighting wasn't the best, and the phone was kind of leaning at an angle, as you can see. But bit by bit, we're getting leaner and leaner. End of April, I'll be pretty diced. For sure. Yeah, at the end of April, I'll be pretty diced. Abs are getting leaner and leaner. Yeah, we're getting there. I know not everybody cares, but we do the updates on here from time to time. You're asking about the shirt, and it's like, well, that's the way I can show you because I have some posts. Wrestlers, boxers, mixed martial artists, they get it because they cut for weight. They go through some brutal diets to get ready for fights. And he's got to make weight. Yeah, you get moody as shit. Yeah, it flies, man. And I've improved quite a bit. Like I was saying, like when you compare my legs from last time to now, because that was an improvement I needed. I got thicker quads, calves are a little bit bigger, hamstring thickness and tie-ins a lot better. I've got a big fat ass now. It's not fat, it's muscle, but I got a big ass now. It's a running joke in my house. And I walk by, my wife she smacks me on the ass just as much as I smack her on the ass now. It's hilarious because we focused on leg work this off season and growing the legs and everything. So getting more proportion, bringing everything into a balance. Because as a guy in Class A, if I win my class and get on stage in an overall against Class B, C, D, however far it goes, they're getting taller and taller and heavier and heavier and heavier. So the bigger they get, the leaner I need to be. I need to be the most symmetrical, balanced, and most conditioned to have a chance at winning an overall. It's just what it is as the Class A, because I'm 5'7". So somebody 6'2", 6'3" that's 40 pounds heavier than me and lean, I better be leaner. I better have a better midsection. My legs better be, my hamstrings better be better on the side chest. My back better just be shredded Christmas tree when I reach back. Like, it's got to be all of that. I got to be dry and striated this go round. I was not lean enough last time. I was lean. That's the ab shot before prejudging. I was lean, but I could have been leaner. But it was also my first show. So, but that's what's got to happen. Not everybody, like I said, not everybody wants to hear this, but this is my life. Bodybuilding and fragrance. That's my life. So where were we? Here we go. No. He like I said, he went about it the right way. Absolutely. I've been on TRT for 4 years. I mean, I'm beyond that now, but I'm prescribed TRT. And I was on just TRT for a few years. It's only been beyond that. Before that, I would say half of 2023 into 2024 when I started competing. And of course now I do things beyond TRT. But man, what a change it made. And my wife too, she's on hormone replacement. She's a very, very minimal dose of testosterone and progesterone, balance her hormones, takes her progesterone at night. Women need to take that. So hers was like plummeted. It was tanked, her progesterone. You'd be surprised what it can do to just balance your hormones out. Not just for your physical well-being, but your mental health and your mental sharpness, your motivation for things. You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. All the processed garbage that we put in our bodies lowers our testosterone, both men and women. Decade on decade, if you look at the studies around, let's just take the 30-year-old demographic, you just see it drop and drop and drop and drop decade to decade. More and more people are able to get prescribed younger and younger and younger. There's 20 some odd year olds that have such low testosterone they can get prescribed testosterone. It's crazy. It's crazy. And not everybody has that issue. Some people genetically just produce more. Their genetics are better for it and their body produces the hormones better. That's a small percentage of people these days, but there's people out there that don't need it. Even at 60, 70 years old, they don't need it. And they eat all the processed garbage. So it's case by case, but it's the bulk that could definitely benefit from it. Oh, I get the most. And I'll clap back here and there. That's the biggest problem, is I'll have a little fun with it. Whatever. It makes me unique in the space. What can I say? I appreciate you. Like I said, you went about it in a very respectful manner while still conveying your thoughts genuinely. I can respect that. You did it right. I would never criticize you and curse you out and shit over that. Like, you definitely handled it right. I will absolutely consider your thoughts on the matter because you went about it right. That was a grown man making a statement right there. I can respect it. Thank you. Seriously. Most people don't handle it that way. That's why most people get what they get from me. I give what I get. If I don't like what I'm getting, you ain't gonna like what you're gonna get back. It's just what it is, because I don't give a shit. But when I'm come at respectfully, I'm going to give respect back. I give what I get. I feel that's fair. In this day and age, most people don't deserve the benefit of the doubt. The benefit of the doubt is pretty much dead because most people are shit in society. So it's like, I don't just give respect to random people on the internet. If I'm seeing it, I'm going to give it. But if I'm not seeing it and it's just entitled bullshit I'm dealing with, fuck. You're not going to like my response. I think that's fair. I just do. But I appreciate the way you handled that, my man. I'm so freaking far behind. I stay living far behind. Tarath by Spirit of Dubai is fire. Fresh, versatile, and potent. I never tried that one. Cena's a savage. Like I said, he's an all-time great. Top 3 on the stick, in my opinion. I think it's hard to exclude Punk from that top 3. I think my 3 favorites are Punk, Cena, and Roddy Piper. I think that's my personal 3 over The Rock. Maybe it's recency bias where it's like I haven't really the last couple of years he like mumbles and says the same shit over and over because he's just not in it all the time. He's not sharp. But Prime Rock was goated, right? But I look at the full body of work. And CM Punk's never stopped being phenomenal on the mic. John Cena, doesn't matter how much time he takes off. You see what happens. And Roddy Piper was a heat magnet. I can relate to Roddy Piper. I am a heat magnet with what I say on a microphone. And I'm not even trying to cut promos. I unintentionally cut promos sometimes, but I guess I technically do cut a promo on somebody. Is what it is. I haven't tried it yet. It's coming in. EDT's really good, though. That was Dedrick's Designer of the Year last year. That was his favorite. Comes too much real quick. Beautiful construction, though. Noted. Speaking of one of my first 100, I mentioned how you've been here since the beginning, E. Good to see you. Light Breeze by House of Destan. I've been hearing a lot about them. A lot about them. Justin's been getting a lot from them. Enter the Fragrance. I see his stuff pop up. He's been doing a lot of videos on them. I want to say I've seen Kuba talking about. Yeah, I've seen Kuba talking about them too. Yeah, it's coming out later this year. Yeah, his soundboard's hilarious. Yeah, his live streams are wild. That's what I'm saying. And it's not just me that'll go in on you. He'll go in on you too. He ain't fucking around. That's my boy. Have you tried Killed the Lights from Gritty? No. You got me into Gritty and they have some great fragrances. I agree. I have not tried anything even close to average from them. I appreciate the super chat, sir. And always be honest, my boy. No doubt. No doubt, Randy. Thank you for the super chat, my man. Yeah, I think it was phenomenal. It was an all-timer. Be for real, my boy. With the Bugs Bunny meme. Dusty Rhodes. Look, there's an argument there. I get it. Because Flair. Dusty Rhodes and Ric Flair. There's an argument for both of those. Everybody's is going to be different. It's more relatability with promo style, I think, is why Cena, Roddy Piper, and CM Punk for me. I can relate to the way they go about promos. Like, I have a similar outlook on how I'm going to talk to you and don't give a fuck and looking to shred you. So I think that might be why. A lot of heat comes with it. You know, they're very divisive characters. I'm a very divisive human being sometimes, I guess. So, but I mean, hard times, baby. It's all-time promo hard times. That's hard times. Yeah, man. All-time great. That's everybody breaking in the business needs to study that promo. That's a master class on promo work and grabbing an audience through a television set and making them feel and buy tickets to an event. Dusty Rhodes was a ticket seller. That's what he was. That's what I'm saying. There's the Flair argument. I knew it was going to come up. Flair and Dusty. Yes, for sure. There's an argument for all of it. I explained why the 3 are personal to me for my top 3, you know. But I know something about you. Then it turned into that quick, though, right? Oh, man. But there was no Papa Doc in that situation. Like, Cody didn't freeze up. He gave what he got. He gave what he got. Rick Rude was good, but I wouldn't put him up there as an all-time great promo. I would say he was a really good promo. Great in-ring worker. Obviously a great looking gimmick. But I can't put him up there on Mount Rushmore type of stuff with the icons. The masterclass of promo work, you know. I can't personally. I would love heel. See, the problem is Cody's their Cena now. He's who feeds everybody with the merch sales consistently. Sometimes he's in first, sometimes he's not, but he's always in that top 3 for years now. Cody's their mega babyface. Traditionally, they wouldn't do that for a while, but heel Cody, at some point, we got to get heel. Heel Cody's great. Heel Cody was on the Indies. Heel Cody was in Bullet Club. Bullet Club is fine. Those that know when I say that know that Bullet Club is fine. So heel Cody's, oh God. If you're just mainstream audience for wrestling, you don't know indie Cody. You might have seen a match or two here and there. You might have seen some of his stuff in TNA. Maybe you saw some Ring of Honor, but you probably didn't see the New Japan stuff. You probably didn't see the like not televised stuff that was like YouTube only because somebody recorded it and uploaded it to their own personal page kind of stuff. But indie scene Cody, my favorite modern day wrestler. That's why I'm such a Cody fan, because I know what Cody can really be. He doesn't have to be this white meat babyface, mega babyface. He doesn't have to be that. Cody's a phenomenal heel. Cody's the natural heel. He's an arrogant, pompous, vindictive. What's the other word I'm looking for? Condescending heel. He makes MJF look like a kindergartner when he's a heel on the stick. Yeah. My pleasure, sir. No, hell no. That's what I'm saying. You just get WWE's audience has only gotten little tidbits of Cody's promo work because Cody hasn't been a nasty heel. He's been company guy. Cody's a nasty heel. Guys, if you can see how good he is on the stick as a babyface, because he's cut some great promos in WWE. He's one of the modern day best in the business. You haven't seen heel Cody. Heel Cody. One day we're going to get it on the mainstream television. One day. You guys will really get to see it. I saw that. And the Parfum as well. GABA before bed stuff has been knocking me out. Yeah, it will put you to sleep. Oh, no, I don't. I have no sleeping issues. Oh, God, that takes so much. Liver, kidney, K3D2, nattokinase, multi, CoQ10, red yeast rice, fish oils. I'm leaving out so much. Citrus bergamot, berberine, yohimbine in the morning for cardio. Shit, I'm trying to walk through everything. Ashwagandha before bed. There's certain ones I take twice a day, and there's certain ones I just take in the morning, certain ones I just take just at night. I have all kinds of shit. With my greens powder, I have the GI Plus powder from Revive that's for gut lining. It takes so many pill form supplements. Really good to take care of the health of your gut, your stomach lining as well, right? Yeah, all kinds of shit. Skipping down. I would not necessarily hope so, but I mean, if it happens, that's awesome. But it's going to be a long time if so. I see we're losing some viewers. No big deal. We're almost to 2 hours. We'll be shutting it down here in a second. I'm just trying to get to the bottom. It's just taking forever to get to the friggin' bottom because I get so behind so quick. Absolutely. It's more affordable and slightly higher quality. You can get a 50 ml for $70, $80 range. You ain't getting a 50 ml of Blue Day Chanel ADP for that. You're going to pay $120 probably. because they don't discount those. Gritty Decimo, just picked it up, hoping for a twist on Aventus DNA, but it's wildly redundant. It smells like Club Diddy Intense Man, but better quality though, because it's gritty. A niche Club Diddy Intense Man, that actually sounds phenomenal. You tell me to not to turn into you on my streams, and I'm like, what? I said Ross is pretty transparent on here and also doesn't give a fuck, which is the way to go. That's hilarious. So the same people that'll tell you that, watch me. It's like, that's the funniest part. It's like they want to talk this shit, but they can't stop watching me. Vanilla ice cream slandered. Go on that far behind. The missionary dude with vanilla ice cream. Wow. Wow. If I don't get a damn YouTube channel after all the fragrances I have, she said she's going to start one for me. Damn. Like that, huh? That's hilarious. Go to live chat to see David Cantu tried to comment again. Let me see if I can pull it up so I can see what his bitch ass said. It doesn't go that far back. He's probably still watching. Everybody that doesn't like me, I watch. Like when we had 150 earlier, there's a select few that are taking one from the team, like I was talking about. They're looking for shit they can clip. That's why when I say something I know they're going to manipulate a story behind and make some big deal out of, I say that whoever's going to clip this, give a fuck. Enjoy it. Again, I must be a very interesting human being. Never tried that one. Pride of our Moth Admiral? I didn't suggest that one, my man. I've never tried that one. Glad you like it, but I've never tried it. So I'm also an affiliate with Revive, so I use a lot of I don't use strictly their supplements, but for my greens powder and stuff I do, and for their kidney support pill and liver support pill are best in the business. It's called Fresh Greens. You can actually have a store on Amazon too, or if you want to get 10% off, you can use TLTG10 and go to their website. That's because you won't get the 10% off on Amazon. Fresh Greens. It's the fresh berry flavor. Tastes like mulch. To be honest with you, it tastes like mulch. I put a little squirt of Crystal Light in there. And then the GI Plus powder has cinnamon in it. That actually adds some pretty good flavor. It's got licorice and cinnamon in the powder. Licorice is actually one of the main ingredients for your gut lining. Believe it or not, licorice is good for your gut lining. As well as I put a generic fiber powder, Vitamin Shop brand, micro powder fiber, heaping teaspoon. And then I do a heaping teaspoon of L-glutamine, the amino acid. It's actually really good for your gut health, not just for your muscle cells and muscle fibers. It's actually really good for your gut health. So I take those. That's in there with my probiotic, my 50 billion CFU pro and prebiotic in the morning. Take all that together on an empty stomach, and I wait about an hour before I eat to let that run its course, because it's going to make you shit. It's going to clean you out that after you have that shake, but it's going to, with the probiotic, which mine's time released, it's throughout the day. Your digestion is just in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. So you eat more. You're going to digest better. You're going to feel better. You're not going to be bloated. You're not going to be bloated. No bloat. I haven't had bloat in years. I haven't been bloated, stomach bloat. You know what I'm talking about? It's miserable. Some of you don't, you just live with it and don't even realize you have it. You're just so bloated all the time. I don't do any dairy because I'm lactose intolerant. So just, you'd be surprised how much a good gut health GI protocol, as it's called, having your gut health in order. Big difference maker. You'd be shocked. I appreciate that, Mike. Thank you, man. I love you. Yeah, I know you don't want to hear that as being old school, but there's not enough of you. There's not enough of you anymore. We're outnumbered by the bitches. I'm very old school and very traditional. I'm toxically masculine. It's toxic. God damn it. God forgive me. That magnet does not want to stick right here. The adhesive, it falls from time to time. for the light bar that I got right here. Once in a while, it'll fall. One of the main reasons I stay away from politics. You know how divisive that shit is? I don't want to talk about that. We'll just do that. That is a beautiful tea with citrus. I haven't worn that in a long time. More citrus, less fruity oolong. Child, that's kind of fair. Wow, I'm that far behind. I'm going to post the picture. Okay, I got to skip ahead. I don't like those, though. New Balance. Any 990s. All the New Balance 990s that I wanted when I went to the New Balance outlet, I had already. Or the ones I don't have yet that I would like to get, I could get a little bit cheaper online. So some people hate cardio. Actually, I love my fasted cardio. I usually have the gym at my apartment complex to myself in the morning because I go so early. So that's why if any of you that see the stories, like once in a while I'll post them, like see how dark it is? They just have the one light and the fans going. Because when you turn the fans on, this one little light comes on. It's nice and dark in there. I'm doing my thing on my phone. I got the playlist rolling. I got windows all around me, looking out at palm trees and thin pine and everything. Like, man, I got a serene setup to do morning fasted cardio. I love it. I love it. I did an hour. Don't bother me. I quite enjoy it. And I do 35 minutes on the Stairmaster after I finish working out. I don't mind cardio, especially elliptical. That's what I do fasted in the morning. I love it, man. It's very therapeutic for me. I love to start my day. Like when we were bulking, I was miserable. He made me take the fasted cardio out. I would have to bargain with him and be like, look, I have to start my day like that. I got to do something. He's like, all right, do 20 minutes 5 days a week. I was like, all right, it's something. So I would do 20 minutes 5 days a week just to do it. Because I like to start my day with it. I just do. Like I said, it's very therapeutic. It's a good way to get your day started. I'm motivated. I'm up. I'm energized when I come in here and do my content because I do my content after cardio before I eat. I'm still fasted. I have my greens powder and all that good stuff. Like that hour that I'm talking about before I eat, depending on how long I got to record. Like I might eat, then edit. It depends on how it shakes out. But I have when you guys see me in the videos that are recorded, that I'm still on an empty stomach with just my gastrointestinal drink in the morning. It's just from the weather. It's been storming in Louisiana and Mississippi. We're dealing with a lot of weather, so I got a little bit of congestion, sinus drip kind of thing, just a little bit. I finally got rid of the cough, thank God. But you have a good one, Randy. We're about to shut it down. We're about to hit 2 hours and a minute and a half. So, R-Truth is hilarious. Had to come back. I found a comment. The same guy to me last week. He said his comment then, be honest, immediate block. That's funny. Mr. Michael Paul, I'm feeling pretty good, sir. Funny enough that you showed up. I had somebody ask a little while ago what I feel like the best release of the year has been. And the first thing that came to mind was Trey Oros for Niche. So, and I think overall it beats my designer pick, which is Bad Boy Elixir. It's so much better than that. So, to where it stands right now, all that could come to mind is Trey Oros. So I think you got my current favorite release of the year. You're the one to beat. It's that good. So, hell yeah. Overall performer, sure, all-time great on the stick note. Jake the Snake was divisive, diabolical. Just talk low. You had to listen. In an era when everybody, let me tell you something, he was, so here's what we're going to do. All right, Randy said, all right, Savage. He was just low and raspy. It was very diabolical. Ooh, I mean, honestly, Rhea Ripley, Demon in Your Dreams, that's my posing music. I was going to go, which I used last year. It was my most played song on Spotify last year, which I was about to, I was going to switch it up to Julia Hart, Harder Heart. it's on my playlist. I jam it all the time, but it's like, man, I really enjoyed being on stage with Demon in Your Dreams. So I'm going to stick with Demon in Your Dreams. Actually, yeah, I got the Spotify stuff right here. I made a playlist for it. Don't play the music. Please be muted. What are we doing? I appreciate the super chat, by the way. But why? Please don't play the actual music. I'm going to have to close it off if it does. Why isn't that loading? I mean, I'm a big NWO guy. Obviously, I got the damn thing logo tattooed on my hand. Here we go. Yeah, no surprise here. 485 streams of that song last year. That's some shots from me on stage. That's my posing routine music. Number freaking 1. And then Cody still made top 5. So they made WWE number 1. Hee-hoes, because I'm surrounded by hee-hoes on the internet. I'm 0. Top artist, WWE. Number 1 song, WWE Demon in Your Dreams. Yep. So that, I still play it. It's the first song in my my like Get Serious playlist. Got my workout playlist, and it's my crunch time playlist. It's called Lock the Fuck In. That's the name of the playlist. But thank you for the super chat. Let me figure it out what it is. Not that I like it, just want to know what everyone's wearing. In fragrance, I describe it as very metallic smelling. Probably Sauvage. That sounds like Sauvage. What do you guys think? I'm thinking Sauvage. Very true. Dashing Cody Rhodes was the first good gimmick that he had to work with. But on the indies, that's when he really found himself. Yeah, condescending Cody. That's heel Cody. Yeah. The face run cools a bit. Almost look like they're playing. I was thinking that too. They're planting seeds. It's coming. Eventually they will. He's in the main event. I'm thinking he's going to be able to pull that title off of Jey Uso after he takes it from Gunther. I think that's what the favor is going to be. Because I don't think he's going to be involved in the Cena and Cody stuff. I just don't. But you never know. That would be a great twist. No doubt. No context. Yeah, shout out to Joe Rogan, that's for sure. Nova Pharma Green and Berries, cherry flavor. No taste of green. I have plenty of taste of green. Cut out dairy. Yeah, you'd be surprised. You don't realize you have dairy problems and lactose issues until you remove it. So let me skip to the bottom. We need to shut this down. We're over 2 hours at this point. Yeah, I need to get to the bottom, guys. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Y'all keep adding to the fucking chat, which I appreciate, but damn. Okay, we made it to the bottom. Try the House of Fleur. Tangerine Boy. That's the only one I've ever smelled that I can recall. Father Figure. I've heard of it. I've just never smelled it. Yeah, Tangerine Boys. As it's Tangerine, as you would think based on the name. But we're going to shut it down here. We're over 2 hours. We're down to 75 people. A lot of people have left at this point. I appreciate you guys coming and spend some of your day with me. We'll be back Thursday or Friday, possibly Thursday and Friday. And then the member stream on Saturday for the giveaways. I think we pretty much covered everything. Hope y'all enjoyed the rants. Love the fragrance talk. I sure appreciate you guys. It's kind of clogging up a little bit all of a sudden. But thank you guys for spending some time with me. Thank you, everybody, for the super chats. I sure appreciate that. It definitely goes into purchasing more fragrances for us to talk about. Content on haul videos on both sneaker and fragrance channel tomorrow. Musk collection from Gulf Orchid on this channel, and then a bunch of stuff from 2 Nike outlets on the TLTG Kicks channel. So if you're into sneakers, make sure you subscribe to TLTG Kicks. And I will see you guys tomorrow. I got a lot of content to do. Make sure to like the stream on the way out. Check out this morning's weekly rotation. See you next time. Have a good one.